Hey guys, what's up? So I picked up an R33S on AliExpress. In my last video I mistakenly said Amazon, but I meant AliExpress. There's only one seller on there that actually is selling it, and he doesn't even have a listing with a picture. It's just an AliExpress logo, but if you look on it, it says R33S handheld console. And yeah, sure enough, here it is. I guess they're calling it the Pocket Boy, but I got the purple version. And if some of you guys don't know, this is the Miyoo Mini clone of clone of clone of clone, because there have been many clones prior to that. But this is an RK3326 chip, which is the same as the R36S, the R35S, the RGB20, a whole bunch of other ones. So yeah, there's a lot of devices out there with this chipset, but the Miyoo Mini has a different type of chip. I forget if it's an all-winner or what. I'm not all up on the specs and stuff. I can't remember that stuff well, but I think this is slightly less powerful than this, but the Miyoo Mini is going to be higher quality device. Just first of all, listen, do you hear anything? Almost nothing at all with those back shoulder buttons, which is really nice. And the D-pad and everything is just like as perfect as it can get with the Miyoo Mini. So they tried to replicate that here with the R33S Pocket Boy, and they did a pretty damn good job. I have to say, it feels great, it looks great, the buttons feel great, the D-pad feels great. But when I tried playing some Street Fighter, I had a little bit of I struggled a little bit with the Shoryukens. So I'm not going to deal with pulling out all the manual and all that stuff. You can check that out later. Let's just pull this off to the side and take a look at the device itself. So yeah, the D-pad feels very similar to the one on the Miyoo Mini Plus, but it doesn't perform exactly the same. There's a little bit of a difference there. So take a look up close. Let me see if I can just zoom in on this, make it a little bit easier. So as you can see, they are basically clones of each other. The only differences that you'll notice is if you look on the bottom right here, this one has two USB-C ports, one OTA port, or is it, yeah, and or OTG, I forget what you call it. And then this has the charging, the DC, whereas this just has charging and 3.5mm headphone jack with your SD card at the bottom. This one has the SD card on this side and this side. So this is a dual SD card, one for the operating system and one for your games. So anyway, I really like the ArkOS setup, the way things work on it. I'm familiar with it. I know everybody loves Onion OS and it's great. I like Garlic OS and Onion OS, but I've gotten really familiar with the ArkOS layout for what I'm used to and what I do. So we're gonna just take a look at this and see why I like it so much and the few things I don't like about it. All right, so before we even turn it on, take a look at the D-pad. It feels great. I mean, it rolls perfectly. It has a good pivot. I just don't understand why I'm having a hard time throwing those Shoryukens with it. But what I did was I reached out to Miyoo Mini, the official company, and I ordered 2 sets of membranes from the official company and asked if there's a way that I can get a D-pad, because they were sold out of all the other parts except for membranes. And sure enough, they were cool, and they said, yeah, they'll give me a free D-pad if I order the conductive membrane. So I paid $5, and I'll have some membranes and a D-pad coming. I'm going to swap them out in this and see if it makes a difference. See if it actually improves the performance, or if there's something else going on inside there that's making it. If it's the board, if it's something to do with the contacts, or if it just has to do with the membrane. Anyway, let's turn this thing on and check it out, okay? So when I first got this, I basically screwed up the SD card almost right away. It worked and everything just like the R36S. Started up just like it's doing now. And it had the R33S logo. I mean, it has the R36S just like that, but it had the R33S logo. And I was in here and I remembered that I was able to update ArkOS before with this theme. So that's what I went and did after just messing around with it for a little bit. And the update screwed everything up, because you can go into tools in here and choose to update. And when I did that, it took quite a while. And when it was done, It was like a white screen with like a line on the right side, and that was it. And super bummed. But I took the SD card out of the device and put it into the computer, and I was able to get the boot logo out of the files that remained. And then I just took a R36S card and I swapped the R36S boot logo for the R33S boot logo, and I put it in here for the operating system. We still have the same games that this was included with, so the only thing different is I have the R36S ArkOS updated version, and I still have the R33S boot logo. There's also a loading screen between games that should say R36S, and I haven't swapped that out yet, but there's an option in here in the tools to change the loading screen to, like, what is it, AVCII or something? I forget what that is. I'll show you real quick. So if let's see, where is it? It's got to be up here somewhere. So tools, not even gonna go in there. You know what? Oh, there we go. So you know what? I'm wondering if it just switch launch image to JPG. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna mess with that, but I'm not seeing what I saw before, where it was there was a thing that switched up the loading screen between games, and I'm actually glad it did, because it said R36S, and now it has just some kind of funny little icon. I'm not sure what it is, but let's get into a game, check something out. First thing I need to show you is, one more time, you remember the way these sound? Nice and quiet. Unfortunately, they're not so quiet. And the other thing I think they did to try to avoid this lawsuit that potentially is pending right now is they put like a crosshatch battery latch on the back. So that seems to be different. I'm not sure if the first R33Ss that some of the other reviewers posted from Amazon had that crosshatch back or not. So let me know if you guys know about that. But anyway, let's just get into something here and try it out. You know what? Let's just go straight into Nintendo DS and try some Mario Kart and see if it works. If it's even in here. Yeah, there it is, Mario Kart DS. And let's see if that's the little loading logo or the loading screen that was changed from R36S. Excuse me, let me wipe the screen now. All right, so we're gonna check what these buttons do. I'm pretty sure it's the inner buttons that are gonna swap the screens. All right, so the left L2 gives you your dual screen. So it's either full top screen or dual screen vertically. And then let's put it back to full top screen. Press R2, you get the full bottom screen. So full bottom screen, full top screen with R2. And then it's kind of weird the way it works. So then if you have it on, you press L2 and you have the top screen up there, and you want to switch it, you press I'm not full, but if you want horizontal, then you press the right. So it's just kind of getting used to it. It's a little weird. It's kind of hard for me to explain the way it works, but you get used to it. Let's just do like maybe two races and see how it fares. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do to make it just a little bit easier to hold and actually show you how similar in size this is to the Miyoo Mini. This right here is one of those 3-in-1 cases for the Miyoo Mini. So it works as a stand, it works as a protective case, and it works as a grip. So as you can see, we have our stand. Perfect. It's awesome. I love these things. So we have our grip. Sorry, that was me. But so yeah, it's in there, and I know it looks kind of funny, but hey, it really does help. It makes a big difference in the ability to hold on to the buttons on the back. It seriously works. So we'll end it by putting it in the case. But let's see what we have here. You know what? I want to see both screens for a second. So let's just go, you know what, should I go 100? I'm not very familiar with Mario Kart DS, but let's just do 150 speed. And we'll just stick with Mario. And then we'll go single screen once I get the race started. So I can already tell this is going to be a long one. Sorry guys. But isn't it cool? We have clones of clones that are suing each other in China over emulation. How ridiculous. Ooh, I got the fast start. Feels like it's running well. And I'm not surprised because it's the 3326 chip, and it works well on the R36S and the R35S, so why wouldn't it work well here? Oh, that was not good. It's fun to use Mario whenever I'm doing videos because he has like funny little quotes and stuff to say, as opposed to like I'd rather use Yoshi to drive with, but all he does is like squeak. He doesn't make any like funny comments or quotes. Let's see if I can get him. Oh, I got inked. I can't see. And I missed my question mark. And then second, do you think I can get first? This is a pretty decent, version of Mario Kart. I gotta say, Mario Kart 7 on the 3DS, now that I have a Nintendo 2DS, I love it. I love Mario Kart 7. It's a good version. And I realized like how Mario Kart 8 Deluxe or 8 in itself evolved. Oh man. Oh, that was coming anyway. Yeah, like how it evolved into what it is today. The physics are real similar. Most of the tracks are the same that they just brought over, or a lot of them are. Man, third place. Oh, I thought that was the end of the lap. So this is the R33S, guys, and I got second place. So to get out, it's not like the Miyoo, where if I press reset right here, this is gonna take me straight back to the main menu. Can't do that. With this, it's like a hotkey. In here, it's just like the R36S. You gotta press start and select, like that. Oh, wait a minute. I'm mixing things up. Start and select just took me straight out. Okay, so let's go back in. Oh, you know why? Because this is Nintendo DS. Nintendo DS is not a RetroArch, it's Drastic. So start and select should take you out. My bad. Alright, so remember that. Yeah, for Nintendo DS, things work a little bit differently. I'm not even sure, because there's no thumbsticks, how you can actually save a game, because Nintendo DS on the R36S, you press the thumbsticks in to get to the menu options. So let's get out of here. Let's, what do we have in Dreamcast? I know that, look at Dreamcast has a lot more loaded up in it, maybe because it's a little bit more powerful than the Miyoo, but I don't know. What's weird is this isn't any more powerful than the R36S, and it has a whole bunch more games in Dreamcast than we saw on the R36S and the R35S. So should we try something in here? Just a quick, what should we do? Sonic Adventure or something? Just see if it runs. I always feel like this one just takes too long to get started. Let's see if we can just get it going quick. That's another thing. The start and select buttons are loud, clicky buttons. But I'm pretty sure if I hit that reset button right now, it's now, wait, what? Now we're in Dreamcast, so I'm not sure. I think that's Flycast, so it should be a RetroArch menu. Let's see. Let's take the chance. Nope. Press again to quit. Oh yeah, that's right. So select an X. There we go. All right, so we're good. We're good. I was tripping, but still, that's not going to work for Drastic. So let's just check out the game starts. Same thing everybody always shows with him snowboarding down the street.
Sigma Alpha 2 heading due south over the city.
Skip it. How's it running? Oh, no thumbstick. I can't move. I can only jump. Okay, so I should have known that, but yeah, maybe there's a way in RetroArch to map the sticks to the D-pad. I'm not sure, but as you can see, frame rate wise and stuff, it runs. So let's exit out of here, and because we want to try to get something that we're a little bit more familiar with. I'm going to get out of Dreamcast and we're just going to go into like PlayStation. Let's just do a little Crash Team Racing. See how that goes. That little loading screen pops up so quick, I can't even really tell what I'm looking at there. It's another one that forces you to wait at the beginning. Naughty dog, naughty dog. All right, just one quick race. And you know, I always race that first cove. I'm gonna try to pick a different track this time. See right there, I pressed B and it didn't seem to pick up the input. It could have just been me right there. I might not have pressed hard enough. But we'll go into a, what should I do? Let's just do a street. We'll go into a Street Fighter game and see if I can pull off some Hadoukens and Shoryukens. I know that they're more difficult than on the Miyoo Mini. So hopefully when I mod that D-pad, there'll be a difference. That'd be pretty cool if there is. I'm looking forward to that. Got the quick start. I'm not used to this level because I'm always just playing like the first one. It's a whole different way of driving than in Mario Kart. Like here, you drift with the same. You drift with R1, but you press L1 to boost when your drift smoke goes black, like that. I don't know, something just happened there, but oh man. I'm not the best at this game, but I think there's a way to, yeah, there it is. You press L2 and you can widen it out and you have a little bit more view. I don't know if I like it better. I think I like it better like this. No. Yeah, I'm not doing very good, but hey. It's alright. I like this thing. I dig it. And so far for anything but Street Fighter, I don't feel like there's anything wrong with the D-pad or the buttons. But we're gonna go into Street Fighter and see if I'm kidding myself, if it was just a fluke, or maybe it was that version of Street Fighter. But I was having a real hard time pulling off Shoryukens. Damn, right into the grass. No. Oh, I'm pressing brake. See what happens when you play Mario Kart right before you crash? Oh, that almost got me. Final lap. Ah. Haha. Jump, jump, jump. Give me that boost. Come on. Come on, give me. There we go. And he's right on my tail. Ah, he's gonna get it. Woo! All right. All right, so let's save state. So we're gonna go, even though it's just arcade, I'm gonna go in here and save state. So you press select and X to get into the menu. Save your state. State slot 1, save state. All right, now I'm gonna get out of here, press select twice. That'll bring you back to your game menu. See, we have PSP on here, and on this one, it's kind of cool that they're just being kind of straight up minis. You know, you have, it's funny because you still have the games that I would be playing on the other 3326 chips, like, or systems like Pac-Man Championship Edition, and there it is right there. I'm trying to think, but we want to test some Street Fighter here, or at least I do. So, and you know me, I like to test Street Fighter, not the arcade version, but like the Super Nintendo version or Super Famicom, because that's the first Street Fighter that I ever played with a D-pad. And check this out. There's something about the game list that this thing came with that's kind of interesting. It's some of them have box art and some don't, but the list is interesting because see those highlighted ones at the top, they're different. So you have everything down here in alphabetical order, and there's probably some duplicates up in there, but they have featured games, and then they have Japanese games in separate sections. They have Portuguese games at the top, Japanese games, and then featured games. So here it's just like the good stuff, or at least the stuff they think is good, and it looks like the good stuff. So let's see if we have Street Fighter 2 in here. Give that a shot if it's in here. If not, I'll check the other menu. But yeah, there's multiple menus. Elemental P, QRST, Street Fighter 2, Alpha 2. Do I want that one? 2 Turbo. That's the one I want. All right, so let's give this a try. This will probably be the last test, and we'll get one look at the R33S again. And then I'll do another video soon when I get those membranes and the D-pad in, and we'll see if there's any difference. Unless I actually end up doing well here right now and don't need to swap them out. But you can see the D-pad is kind of like a little bit cheaper looking than this one. This one has like a softer, rounder look to it. So hopefully it fits and everything. I'm pretty sure it will. Alright, so let me map my buttons. Y, M, H, or low, medium, roundhouse. And this is mono, so we'll do that, and let's get started. I'm telling you, this grip right here is perfectly fine. I don't even need big butt cheeks in the back. It just works. It feels good. I love things that serve multiple purposes. This is like functional art, and I like that. So is the device in itself. Someone say it's e-waste, but to each their own. What do you know? Who else would it have been? Alright, let's see how we do. Man. Alright, first Shoryuken or Hadouken. See? Having problems. There it is. But you could see. Come on, you've seen me play Street Fighter before, and you know that I don't struggle that much with them. You really gotta, I don't know, man. The Miyoo Mini does not give me that same problem. So I'm really hoping that the new membrane and D-pad will solve that issue. So keep that in mind for those of you out there who are into the fighting games. Maybe it's me though, but it doesn't happen on the other ones. It doesn't even happen on the R33S. Let's see if we can get a couple Shoryukens in. Damn. Come on. Yeah, it's really hard. I think if I'm going the opposite way, it'll be easier. Where normally going left is harder for me. I think in this case with this D-pad, there's something about it. You know, I'm gonna try pulling it out and just doing it like this to give an authentic experience like anybody else would have that would be using without a grip. Maybe it'll work out better. Last thing we'll do after this is we'll do a little Contra test and see how the D-pad performs for Contra. Yeah, it is not easy to throw a fireball. Yeah, see, like I should be able to do 2-3 of those in a row right there, and I can't. And even the fireballs is like 1 out of 3. So, yeah, it's not as good as the Miyoo Mini, my friends. I mean, I honestly like ArkOS better, but these controls are a problem. I still love the thing. I think it's awesome. I think the black button is kind of funny. I think they should have went with just another like actual color, but hey, it's cool. I'm a fan of having these R30X, 35, 36, 33 devices. I just think they're kind of cool. It's kind of just a period in time, this handheld era, and who knows how long it's gonna last. I'm not playing near like I normally play because of this D-pad. So there's a legit issue with this D-pad for fighting games. I want to hear from somebody else out there who has one. If you guys have the same experience as me. So we'll do one more match. Man, this is gonna be a 30-minute video. Straight up Ryu to Ryu. That's a good way to end it though. Jump back like I always do. So that's it too. When you don't have time, you can't press down hard enough to get your fireball like activated. Or is it to the right? I'm not sure if it's... There's something about needing to press hard. The D-pad feels super soft too, which is it's kind of a tease because it feels like it's going to be amazing. Shit. Excuse me. Excuse my language. Ah, man, that was slick. He read me. He knew what I was gonna do. I'm only playing this till either I win or I lose against him. Let's see if I get a Shoryuken. Damn. Shot the wrong way. Yeah, it seems like... I don't know. It's hard to say. Look at that. The fireball came out with no problem there. Damn it. Alright, so he won. Ryu won. Alright, so let's back out of here. Let's just go into Nintendo and try to find Contra. And I probably could go search, huh? There's probably a search feature on here somewhere, but I'm not going to bother with that. Let's just... There it is. Well, Contra 4. Oh, there we go. I don't like it when there's numbers in front of them, but I bet you go down far enough. Let's just see real quick. It's going to end up being a full second list below those numbers that aren't numbered. Oh, no, I guess not. Not on Nintendo. Watch, it'll be on like Famicom. But anyway, let's just go back to Contra on here. This thing has a lot of games on it, like a lot. Can I remember? Up, up, down, down, left, right, B, A, select, start. Oh, I did 2 players. And I think I got 30 men, but I did 2 players. Oh well. Alright, so that doesn't matter. Alright, here's our Contra test. He's not moving at all. You know, he should probably be moving a little more than that. Russ, come on, let me know, man. This right here is a little too tight. And that's why I'm saying it's having like the problems with the diagonals and stuff in Street Fighter. But let's see if we can run and shoot. Oh, I can't because I have a 2-player going on here. I would need to get him killed. I got spread and everything. Alright, so let me restart. 1 man. Up, up, down, down, left, right, B, A. So, nope, start. Will it still work if I accidentally press select twice right there? It did. Cool. Oh, I'm starting with spread. I didn't remember that you started with spread when you did that. I thought it was just I thought you just got 30 lives. I don't want that. Hey, you know what? You can run and shoot perfectly fine. I lost my spread. No, I didn't. It's perma spread. Check it out. I'm forgetting things. I'm getting old. Damn, I don't want that. I don't want that weapon either. Even though that weapon's powerful, I want spread. Ah, oh well. I think I get another opportunity for it. I just want to try to beat this first boss. Oh man. I'm so cheap with my perma spread. There it is. Not that I need it. I almost lost it there. I should have known this. There's some blind jumps here where there's a dude that'll jump in right at you and just that's him right there. Yeah, sorry buddy, you didn't get me that time. Ah. This game still holds up as an awesome platformer run and gun to this day. I haven't played Contra Galuga yet. I just downloaded the demo, so I'm looking forward to that. Operation Galuga or whatever it is. You guys let me know in the comments if you played it, if you tried it, if you're interested in it. Is it only for Switch? I'm sure it would be. It's a Nintendo game, right? Man. 2 deaths. I was trying to do this flawlessly. Nope. 3 deaths. I want some turbo. I should set some turbo. Alright, now we're safe to do this. Yeah. There it is, guys. The R33S from AliExpress. Link in description. That's going to be it for today, guys. I hope you guys had fun watching. I didn't mean to make a 30-minute video out of a tiny little device, but here it is. One last look. The Miyoo Mini Plus and R33S. One has ArkOS, one has Onion OS. We both have headphone jacks at the bottom. This one has 1 SD card slot. This one has 2, as well as 2 USB-C ports. This one has a way better D-pad. We're going to try to make this one better in the future. All right, that's it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.